Hello there. In this tutorial we are going to see how to administer DSpace. This is the blank instance of DSpace. We have installed DSpace in last session. Let's sign into DSpace. Click on sign on to, then click on my DSpace. Okay, let's enter email address of administrator and enter password DSpace123. We have created administrator account in last step. Let's click login button. Okay. Okay. In this way you can log into DSpace account. Click on home button. Look, this is the default instance of DSpace. Let's create a top level community in our DSpace. For that you need to click on browse button, then click communities and collections. Okay, I have already created one community. Let's create new top level community. Go to admin tools section, click on create top level community. Okay, let's enter name of our top level community. Say for example annual reports. Or we may enter our college name. Arts. This is top level community. Let's enter our college name. Arts College Akole. You may enter short description of your top level community here. You may add introductory text, but you need to use HTML tagging to display that text. You may enter copyright text, that is plain text. You need not to enter HTML here. Same is the case with sidebar text, but again HTML. You may upload logo to your community. Just click create button to create this top level community. Okay, we have successfully created Arts College Akole as a community in our DSpace. Let's go to home. Okay, now there are two communities in our DSpace. One is earlier one, and we have created Arts College Akole as a top level community. Just click on Arts College Akole, that is top level community. Okay, due to you have logged in using your DSpace administrator account, you will see admin tools appearing here. Okay, let's create sub community under Arts College Akole. Just click create sub community button. Enter sub community here. Name of sub community. Let's enter Marathi department. Okay, and just click on create button. Okay, now we have created sub community under Arts College Akole top level community. Let's click home. Okay, let's click Arts College Akole. Okay, now Marathi department as a sub community within this community. This community means Arts College Akole appearing here. Okay, but till we are unable to see submit to this collection button, That means we need to create a collection under this community. Okay, go to Marathi department sub community. Now you need to create a collection to submit items in DSpace. Just click on create collection button appearing in admin tools. Click on create collection. Okay, describe the collection form will appearing here, is appearing here. Just click on next button, enter name of collection, for example teachers presentations. Okay, you may enter short description, introductory text, copyright text as per your needs. Just click next button. We will see how to authorize to submit, how to add e-peoples to authorize to submit to this collection, but we will see that step later on. Just click on next button. Okay, now this form is appearing, name, short description. Okay, you just need to click on update button. Okay, we have created collection named teachers presentation under sub community Marathi department and top level community Arts College Akole. Let's see how a hierarchy is appearing in DSpace. Go to browse and click communities and collection. Look, Arts College Akole is the top level community, under which Marathi department is the sub community, and under Marathi department sub community teachers presentation collection is appearing here. That means hierarchy is top level community, sub community, and then collection. You may add collections directly to top level community also, or you may add sub community and under that again add sub community as per your needs. This is the part of organization, and librarians are very good in organizing the things, library, digital libraries. This is your turn to organize your DSpace repository. Okay, let's upload one document in teachers presentation. Go to teachers presentation, submit to this collection button is appearing here. Let's click submit to this collection button. Okay, now we need to describe item. That means we need to enter metadata of our item. Let's enter author / name. Okay, title DSpace or Ubuntu install. Okay, we have entered title. If other title is there, you may need to enter it here. Then date of issue is mandatory field. Star marks, asterisk marks are mandatory fields. That is, title is mandatory, date of issue is mandatory. Let's enter year. Publisher, you may enter publisher of your item here. You may enter ISBN, ISSN here. Then choose type of your item. I'm going to take presentation as a type of item. Language English. We have entered metadata. You just need to click on next button. Okay, now we need to assign subject keywords to search this item. Let's enter we have entered 3 keywords. Okay, you may enter abstract of your presentation or your item here. You may add description of your item here as per your needs. Just click on next button. Okay, now submit, upload a file, page appearing. Let's select a file or drag and drop file. Click on the select a file button. Okay, basics of Linux. Linux for libraries. Okay, browse your presentation and upload it here. Okay, now files to upload. Linux for libraries.ppt is the name of file we have chosen. Just click next button. Check status is green. Click on next button. Submit file uploaded successfully. Just click next button. If you have multiple files to upload, then click on add another file. Just click next button. Okay, verify your submission. We are on this page, submit, verify submission page. Okay, if anything is missed by you or anything entered wrong, then you may correct one of these by using correct one of these button. Just click next button. Okay, now DSpace asks us to sign license for submitting this document. If you click I do not grant license, then it will reject the entire process. If you click I grant the license button, then your submission will be successfully done. Okay, look, message is appearing, submit, submission complete. Okay, you may click submit another item to same collection button if you want to submit another item in teacher's presentation collection. Okay, just click DSpace logo to go back to your repository. Okay, look, communities in DSpace. There are 2 communities. We have created new one, Arts College Akole, and under discover area, one author. We have entered one author, Bachao, Pradeep is appearing here, and subject. We have added 3 keywords that are also appearing here, and in bubble, one means this author, name of this entry. This author entry is appearing in entire DSpace collection for one time. If we enter another item of same author, then it will bubble will appear, number 2 will be appeared in in this bubble. Okay, then also organized collection items of DSpace by year, that is 2020, and has true files means attachments. Such collections are 1. Okay, in this way you can upload items to your DSpace collection. Okay, let's see how to create a user for submission. We are currently using DSpace admin login. That is not a good practice. We may need to create submitter, or we may need to assign collections and communities to handled by some other one. For example, we will create another account of Yogesh Mathesar in this DSpace to submit collections to Agasti Library Akole top level community. Okay, how to do that? Okay, go to terminal. Documentation of DSpace is available on this website, https://wiki.lyrasis.org. This is the documentation website of DSpace. Okay, and under managing user account section, you will get to create new user account command, that is dspace/bin/dspace user hyphen add. This is the command to create DSpace ePerson. Okay, let's execute this command in terminal to create account of Yogesh Mathesar. Okay, okay, you need to type in this way. Look, this is different than they have given DSpace in square bracket. That means you need to locate your DSpace directory in your Ubuntu machine or your DSpace server. We have created our DSpace repository under root DSpace. That's why we need to enter command in this way. Sudo is the super user do, that is for executing this command we need super user privileges. That's why we are typing this command as sudo /dspace/bin/dspace and rest of the command. Then after email, you need to enter email address of new account. Then enter name of the person. Then you need to enter password. After password, give space and enter password, that is yogesh@123, and execute the command in terminal. Okay, it may ask root password for your Ubuntu. Okay, enter password, that is invisible. Already exist. I have already created the account. Otherwise it will show you ePerson created message. Okay, let's go back to DSpace repository. Let's log out from admin account. Let's sign into my DSpace by using newly created account. Click on sign on to, click on my DSpace. Okay, let's enter Mate sir's email ID, mateyogesh@gmail.com, and we have created password yogesh at 123 y capital. Okay, click on login button. Okay, click on home button. Okay, look, logged in as mateyogesh@gmail.com, and let's see how let's see what rights Yogesh Mate or this account have. Click on browse button, go to communities and collection, click on Arts College Akole. Look, admin tools are not appearing here. By using mateyogesh@gmail account, he is only able to log in to DSpace repository, but couldn't have access to admin tools or any rights to submit to this collection button. Let's check. Submit to this collection button is appearing to this account. Click on Marathi department, go to collection, teachers presentation. Look, admin tools are not appearing here. Let's sign out, log out from this account. Let's sign in by using our admin account. Oh, sorry. Go to home. Okay, we need to assign Agasti library, this collection, to this community. We are going to allow access to our newly created account, that is mateyogesh@gmail.com, to allow him to edit Agasti library Akole community. Just click on community Agasti library Akole, click on edit button. Look, community settings are appearing at the right part of page, and community administrators is there, community authorizations are there, and community curations are there. Let's assign Yogesh Mate sir to administer this community. Click on create button. Okay, go to select e-people. Okay, search for Yogesh. Okay, mateyogesh@gmail.com. Click on add button, scroll down and close this window. Okay, just click on e-person and click on update group. Okay, and click on home button. Let's sign out from administrator account. Okay, let's sign into newly created account, that is mateyogesh@gmail.com, and password. Click on login, go to home. Now click Agasti library Akole. Look, admin tools are appearing here. That means Yogesh Mate, mateyogesh@gmail.com, this email user can edit this community or its sub community, and he may create collection, or he may edit this community, but that rights are not allowed to him to another top level community, that is Arts College Akole. Look, now admin tools are not here, not appearing here. That means matyogesh@gmail.com, this user has access to, is the administrator of Agasti Library Akole, this main community. Okay, let's sign out from user's account. Click on home. In this way we can create user and assign rights to user in DSpace. Thank you.